out on the track.
Good afternoon, y'all. During this time, I'd like to give a special shout out to all our sponsors, the Sadaka Trust Foundation, People of Poison, and the House of Heat. We appreciate everything that y'all do for the hot seat. See y'all till next time. What's up, y'all? This is YK Soup, and today we are back on the hot seat with another classic interview in the making, man. Today, we have one of the hottest artists in the city with his own wave that's been going on for almost a decade now. I read a comment the other day, and it said bro in like his second or third prime right now. And the way that he been evolving, I couldn't agree with that more. He's worked with some of the biggest names in the game. Independently garnished over 10 million views on YouTube worldwide. Consistently feeding his fan base with a following of over 30,000. He's a leader, a father, a business, a brand, a man on his Deen. Some of y'all may know him as Gado, and some of y'all may know him as Chapo. But at this moment, y'all need to get familiar with Gado 2 times. What's up, broski?
What's up, brother? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling good. Great to have you on the show, man.
Yes, I'm glad to be here, bro.
Most definitely, man. Well, shoot, let's get into it, man. First things first, I'd like to thank you for coming on the hot seat. You know, on this platform, man, we love to give everybody their flowers. You know what I'm saying? We are a place of love, peace, and we promote positivity. And when we found out that we had you on the calendar, I say that one right there gonna be one of them ones, man. This is a guy that's noble, name is good. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the most solid in the city, man. So this gonna be a special interview. Watch this. First things first, I'd like to ask, what was it like for you growing up in Chicago, man?
It was pretty smooth for me, man. Like I had a good parenting, bro. You know what I'm saying? My grandmas and my OG, they raised me. You know what I'm saying? My pops, he got locked up when I was like 6, but I was raised off love, bro. I was raised in the trenches, though. You know what I'm saying? Inglewood, 55th. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's my background. But like I said, I was raised good. I graduated from school. You know what I'm saying? I always was a good kid for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would say it was smooth for me.
Hey, and I'm actually glad that you illuminated that, man, because with us coming from the trenches, the first thing that certain people like to do is just to highlight the trenches and illuminate of the things that may have not been the best situations for them. But for you to say, like, man, I was raised off of love, my mother, my grandmother, it's my same story and same situation. You see what I'm saying? So I can appreciate the transparency and the honesty and pushing that out there, because that's what really needs to be heard, you know, because that's reality. What high school did you go to, and did you play any sports?
I went to a Catholic school.
Okay.
So I went to a good school too.
Okay.
I had to get a scholarship though. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't rich or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I still had to do my part in order to get in too.
Facts.
But I went to Mount Carmel.
Okay.
I graduated all 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh man,
a lot of people was expecting me to get kicked out. A lot of my friends was getting kicked out, but you know, I don't know, bro. It's like you ain't gotta be like. Cause I was always a stand-up guy, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't gotta be ignorant or obnoxious, you know what I'm saying, to be like that. So a lot of my friends was getting kicked out, but they not the toughest guys. They was just obnoxious, you know what I'm saying? So I graduated, bro, good grades, all. I kept my scholarship and everything, and I hooped. I played ball.
Okay.
So a lot of my relationships with people in the city is from playing ball. I'm nice too.
Hey,
I'm nice too.
Hey, look, man, we might have to see what's going on, man, because I've been talking trash to everybody, man. Hey, listen, man, I used to hoop with AD back in the day, you know what I'm saying? And anybody who really knows, basketball is something that really connected the city.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? From like a lot of the guys that we know mutually, like hey, and this and this. We didn't either hooped at the Wild and Park District or over here, over there, you know what I'm saying? So that's another fact. Everybody know that Chicago is the city of hoops, and at least when we was growing up, that was one thing that would connect everything. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get out there, man. We're gonna do a high seat segment. Let's get some shots up, man. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. See if we still got it, man. Okay. Growing up, did you always want to be a rapper, or was there something else that you wanted to do instead?
Yeah, this was always my dream, bro. Like this was. You know, when they used to ask you when you was a kid what you wanted to be, I used to say a basketball player or a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So my vision was pretty much clear since before I could even remember. You know what I'm saying? It was
Most
like
definitely.
I kind of lived the life I always expected since I was a shorty. You know, so I lived out my dreams, and everything was clear, bro. Like it almost was like surreal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A little bit. You probably could understand that. You know what I'm saying? It was
that.
almost like surreal to see myself live out things that I was thinking about when I was little. You know what I'm saying? That kind of give me, my faith is so strong because of that. You know what I'm saying? So like this, I got faith that whatever I think and believe is gonna come to fruition. You know what I'm saying? So, yep, this always been what I see myself doing, brother.
Man, I'm happy to hear that. And to all the youth that's watching that, if Gado could do it, you definitely can do it. There's something that I would like to highlight. He believed it from the beginning. When you're doing what you're doing, you shouldn't even have an ounce of doubt, especially when you're keeping God in your life. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to ask you, what inspired you to start rapping in the first place? And do you even remember your first rap?
What inspired me to start rapping in the first place? Oh yeah, I had a cousin, bro, that I used to be with all the time, and I go to his crib and he'll show me my other cousins. Like, you know, you got cousins that you don't really see a lot. You know what I'm saying? So he'll show me them making music on, it used to be called Mixcraft.
Mixcraft,
He'll show me Fruit Loops and Mixcraft. And I'm like, damn, this cuz used to sound so nice.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, this cuz doing this. You know what I'm saying? You know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? And the cousin who was showing me used to come to my crib every weekend. You feel me? So I'm like, yeah, bring it over to my computer. You know what I'm saying? Used to know how to crack it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, do the crack and
crack it and then shit. Me and my cousin Richie. It used to be me, my cousin Richie, and my cousin Malu. Long live Malu till he passed away not too long ago.
Rest in peace.
But yeah, we used to be at my grandma's crib every weekend. And he brought it to the computer, bro. And so my cousin really inspired me. I used to see how nice he sounded. And our first song was called Inscription, bro. My cousin Richie used to be like on some overly thinking stuff.
Yeah.
So he wanted the name. I don't even know what the description means. He wanted the name of the description. That's what we called it. I don't remember the lyrics though, but that was my first song, man. Right there in my room with my son, man. That right now, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it always be them cousins, man. It always be them cousins, man. You know, God rest my cousin Twiller, man. He died June 25th, man. He the first person to ever put me in the studio. The first record we did was called Breadcrumbs. You know what I'm saying? I remember it. He was real trapper, real hustler, man. You know what I'm saying? It was the studio was in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking we finna go to some big studio. We in the trap house. You know what I'm saying? Cuz you got a one take it, you got it. You know what I'm saying? So when you really sit back and you think about how times were so simple back then, you know what I'm saying? Like with you just showing an interest into something and just watching it develop to what it's developed to now, capture the hearts that it's captured, you know, taking you to places that it's taking you, you know what I'm saying? It's just really a beautiful thing, man, when you think back. So I also like to ask you, what were some of your influences in music? Who were some of your influences in music coming up? Like, who are some artists that's in like your top 5 or top 10 that you really rock with? In no particular order.
Right. So everybody know 50. 50, Drake and Wayne.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Was probably like my top 3 influences, and then but you got the Wiz Khalifa's. Like people don't know, I was on the Wiz Khalifa way. I was on the T. I used to cock my hat like T.I. going to school. Tip, man. I would say them was probably like the main ones. I used to spray my head. Me and my main man Sumo. Everybody probably know me and Sumo. Man used to spray the head like Wiz. Yeah, I used to get influenced, bro, by just hip hop.
Yeah.
I was influenced by hip hop, bro. So I would say they was probably the top artists who influenced me the most. Well, 50 the most.
Well, breaking all that down, right? I could definitely connect and see all that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
With 50, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna break down everybody you said and why I think. Okay.
All right.
50. I feel like as far as the star power, the straightforward delivery that you have, like in your music, the way you convey and project what you do, the way you do it, is something that I can see synonymous with like 50, because 50 wasn't never over the top with no funny lines. He was straight to the point, letting you know what it is. What you saw was what you got. You get what I'm saying? But when it come to Drake, you get what I'm saying, the versatility to be able to make a hit. You know what I'm saying? To be the way to be able to be different and reach other different demographics and have fun and be apologetically yourself.
Yeah.
Now, did I hear you say Wayne? No. Did I say Wayne? Did I hear you? Okay, now with Wayne. Now when I say Wayne, first things first, the aesthetics of how to be a rap star.
Yeah.
nigga, from the tattoos to the hair. You get what I'm saying? To your movements on stage. When you choose to dig in that wordplay bag, because just because you saying fly shit, if you really listen,
I'm talking.
it's you really talking, and it's a message within a message or a bar within a bar. And then on a lot of your quick freestyles, bro, you done did it back to back to back to back to back, but in your own way. You feel what I'm saying? And with the Wiz, come on, Chop, the way you be chiefing it up, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The way, you know what I'm saying? The way that just that I don't give a fuck, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm me, you get what I'm saying? Like, shirt off, hot.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
I got you. I'm picking up what you putting down, man. This is real, this is not a fire drill, this is a real drill. You understand what I'm saying? I'm listening to you thoroughly. We don't have nobody up here that I can't genuinely, you know what I'm saying? So I can see all that, and it all makes sense, brother. It all makes sense, man. So if you could work with 3 artists, dead or alive, who would you do a collab with? Anybody. Because I'm going to tell you one person that but after you go, one person that I feel like y'all made a hit record.
I gotta say, man, I ain't really a Drake, I ain't really a fan of him now as much, but I gotta say Drake though.
But you can make him dig into
another
Drake,
bag. Bro, like when Drake was back, So Far Gone and all the headlines and all that, Drake was cold, bro. I gotta say Drake, man. I wanna say Biggie. Gado and Biggie, man. And one more. One more artist, man.
That dead or alive make it tough.
Alive make it tough. Ooh, I'm trying to think. Sosa.
Yeah, Sosa. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Each one of them got platinum written all over it. Just when you look at it, motherfucker gonna click, break their finger. You see what I'm saying? And somebody who I think that I felt like if you work with would go over crazy, but if they had to jump over to your side, it's Pac. I feel like if you put Pac on one of your beats, like if you had him on some beat up shit, if you had him on some El Chapo shit, if you had him on that, and he was speaking with that conviction, you get what I'm saying? I think it'd be some way to just be like an atomic bomb. You get what I'm saying? Like if he on some Machiavelli against all odds shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Like that Pac that's mad at the
You know what I'm saying? Roll that weed up. I'm with up, got him,
I
gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
People were related me to Pac before. You know what I'm saying?
See, look at that.
To Pac before, like, cause the revolutionary media and the street side, I could switch it all the way. I done got related to Pac before. That's crazy. That'd be hard.
You know, that's just me throwing something out there, man.
That'd be hard. That'd revolutionize something.
You know what I'm saying? Even the elevation and the growth. That's what I'm saying. Like you could go either way with it. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever side you want. You know? Okay, let's take it way, way back. Let's go back in the time machine, man. How did it feel when you got your Zach TV interview in 2017?
Man, I was nervous as hell, man. It felt like I was making it. When I got the Zach TV, I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? I always expected, I always knew I was, you know what I'm saying, get on the biggest platforms. But when it actually happened, I felt like, and then, you know, I always kind of been big on like taking my people out of this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of one of the feelings. I'm like, damn, I'm doing it for bro them. You know what I'm saying? Bro them was always behind me, chin. You know what I'm saying? I felt it, bro. I felt like this. You know what I'm saying? At that time, I remember that like it was yesterday too, man. He was over there on 79.
Nah, so I can definitely understand where you coming from with feeling like, you know, like you was making it. You know what I'm saying? Because to even get an interview back then, like it wasn't even a norm to get interviewed. You get what I'm saying? When you really think about it, back then, you know what I'm saying? So I could definitely agree with those sentiments, man. And I want to say RIP to Zach TV, man. Shout out to him, shout out to his family, shout out to everything he did for this culture, man. So, as I stated in your intro, man, you worked with some of the biggest in the game over the years. You dropped a couple features with her. How did that relationship even come about?
I was at this studio called At the Stoop.
Okay.
Shout out to them too, man. I got a good relationship with them. And I was down there. I want to say, I think T.Y. made it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
T.Y. made it. I think that's how they found out about me. And I started recording down there.
Yeah.
This was like 2018. And Herb and them used to be recording down there.
Okay.
And shit, I was making this song called Fuck Your Club. And Herb was supposed to come hop on it, but Valet came and hopped on it. But I don't know if all us was in, I think all us was in the studio together, you know what I'm saying? So I think Herb finna come hop on it. That's how everything started with the relationship between all of us.
Okay.
Valet came and hopped on that. And then after that shit, Herb just came to rock with me shit, and we just started recording, you know what I'm saying? Making songs together and that. It was just genuine, you feel me? We made all our songs together, you know what I'm saying? In the studio.
And that speak volumes, because it ain't nothing wrong with sending a record, but when you could really be in there and do it, it make a big difference. Okay, well look, man, I'm pretty sure y'all got plenty records in the stash, right? But in the streets, y'all got that Drip Set, and y'all got Father's Day, right? Out of those two records, which one do you like the most and why?
I like Drip Set better, cause I don't know, the sound, the feel, it kind of matched me how I be feeling.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But Father's Day hard though. No, I like Drip Set. That, you know what I'm saying? I like the swag, the Drip Set
With the bounce to it. Okay.
I like the swag, the Drip Set. That's dope.
Hey, look, and if y'all ain't heard that, y'all make sure y'all go bump that. It's still banging like it dropped yesterday. You hear me? So,
Timeless, man.
timeless music, brother.
Yes,
So, on your journey of success, what do you think is the toughest thing you've had to overcome, either personally or business-wise?
Man. What's the toughest thing I had to overcome? I ain't gonna lie, right now, bro, is the toughest thing, bro, because right now I'm fighting the battle of, you know, the music and pushing this right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And see, I'm a realist, bro. So I ain't finna sit here and be like, oh, it's okay to do this, but still do this. Well, it's not. It's not okay to get on songs and rap about this and then try to push this. That's just 100. So this is the hardest battle for me right now because, you know, your people may want something for you, but you may know what's best for yourself. So right now is the hardest battle for me. Just, you know, figuring out, you know, what I'm gonna do with the music and still, you know, push the truth, or, you know, just push being right. You know what I'm saying? I would say that that's the toughest battle for me right now.
Nah, that's a real answer. And to be 100 and just give you some insight about like what I think on the most like humble and respectful level. We had DCG Sean up here, and he said a real profound quote, which is really why we wanted him to come up here so bad, because it was like the media tried to portray one thing, but we know like how deep and how smart Shorty really is, right? And he was like, you know, Islam is perfect. I am not, you know. And when he said that, it came from an area of the same like how you were saying, like he's trying to grow, be the best version of himself, reach the potential that he want to get to, but also not putting so much pressure on himself of not being what he wants to be. And the cool thing about that is, you know, we don't ever want to take it for granted, but you have time, you know, and I also feel like sometimes it's not always about what you say, but what you do. You get what I'm saying? So somebody could be like, I'm gonna give $1 million to the kids, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. And it's a good thing to say, it's a good thing to push, but if it never get done, then you kind of look at them away, right? But let's just say a person didn't say that he was gonna give the kids anything, but quiet as kept, you went to the mosque and you, and the action that you did, that Allah seen, that whomever may be involved seen, to me, is what's most important. Because you're walking your path. You walking in it. Like you said, this ain't just something I'm putting on. This is every day. And God know that. So I just feel like as long as the gift that he put in you was already there, you wouldn't, the lyrics that you spitting, the things that you saying, the energy that you conveying isn't something that you came up with yourself. It was already in you to spew. And your music does different things for different people. There could be a person that work at a Fortune 500 company downtown that ain't turned up for real, that got a desk full of paperwork, but when they get off work and they get in that car and they cut it on, they want to feel that energy to make them break free from their reality. And your music do that for people. You get what I'm saying? So in the same breath of pushing positivity, walking the right way, following your path, doing everything that you desire to do, two things can be true. Because once again, you praying every day. You reading the word. There's the things that you're doing. Allah sees that. So I'm not saying to make a song talk about 30s and 50s and kill and put poison into people. I'm not saying that. But what I am also saying is that, like, don't put so much pressure on yourself, because when a white man make a movie, the action movie, the horror film, nobody condemns the author or the director for the film. But when it's hip hop, they hold us to every single thing. But Johnny Cash said he killed a man and watched him die. There wasn't no RICO around them. You see what I'm saying? So in reality, I feel like as long as you conveying the entertainment, as long as you are praying, as long as you are doing the positivity that you're doing, as long as you are making the clear distinction between the two, I think, brother, you're going to go as high as you want to go, and everything going to work out for you just fine.
I appreciate that, brother.
Real talk, brother. So, man, if you could give some advice to any upcoming artist striving to succeed in the business, what would that be? Anything.
What would I say? What would I say? I gotta say the right thing, because I don't want to tell you pick up a Quran and then, but it's tough right now. I want these little brothers, man, to get the truth. Like, get the truth, man. Like, I don't really like to see, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, I was a victim of this too, because I ain't had the knowledge, but I don't really like it. I don't like this stuff, man. All this rap, all this ignorance going on. Yeah. I don't like it, brother. Like, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm freshly in this transition. So you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about it, but it's like, shit, somebody could go click on my Instagram right now and it'll look like I'm still doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's you clicking on the left, but it's like you don't know what I'm going through every day. So it's like, with rap, it's like, I don't want to tell them not to rap neither. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying? But like, I ain't really, bro. Like, my son, like if I was talking to my son, nigga, you ain't rapping. This rap industry, I'm not with it. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, brother. I'm not with the rap industry. Like, rap was always about BS. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Quran and music don't mix, brother. It just don't. It just don't. You know what I'm saying? Now, I mean, if you gonna get on the song and you gonna talk about God, alhamdulillah, that's the least you could do. Yeah. So that's what I said. Like, you know what I'm saying? The least you could do is get on the song and push some positive. I guess that's the best thing I can say. But you know what I'm saying? But it's like, man, I ain't really been in the studio, bro, since I've really been on this type of time. You know what I'm saying? The last songs I did make, I don't even think I cursed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit, I don't know if they gonna come out, but it's like, I ain't really, man, I'm trying to just push the right stuff. Like, once you get the truth, it's either you finna push it or you finna act like you finna lie. It's either you know what I'm saying? So I'm just about the truth, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's one truth and that's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to push everybody to get on that, you know what I'm saying? And just be righteous, bro. Cause at the end of the day, we all gotta die. And we gotta answer to God when we die. This shit's short. Like, that's how my mind think. Like, I ain't trying to be pushing no food. Like, this how my mind think. This ain't walking around thinking. Like, everybody here gotta die, nigga. And it's like, nigga, you gotta sit in your grave for way longer than you sit on this earth. You know what I'm saying? So I won't look for them to go to heaven shit if they could, while they got a chance. Shit, that's my move. That's my move.
Amen. The truth.
The truth. Get the truth.
Get the truth.
Get the truth.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I think this is a perfect transition, man. Earlier I mentioned your elevation. Yeah. And something that seems to be the driving force of that is your decision making and your faith. Okay. What made you decide to walk in the path of Islam? And how has it changed your life?
So I feel like, man, Allah makes Muslims. God makes Muslims, man. For anybody who don't know, Allah and God is the same thing. It's two different languages, man. Okay. Allah is God and Arabic. Okay. See what I'm saying? This is so, because I know some people, they feel like it's a whole different situation or whatever, but I feel like, you know, God always chose me, bro. I always kind of been, I ain't make no drastic change, I always like to say. Like, I ain't one of the people who was just out here knuckleheaded out and just, I always was a man of God. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't have the exact knowledge, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, How has it changed me? It gave me the actual truth. I have the actual truth now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going off more than my feelings. And that's what I want people to understand. Like, this shit ain't, you can't just go off what you feel. It's a truth. This book gonna tell you it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go off that, or you gonna deny it. You gonna walk around denying this shit because your desires, that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, for me, it made me wanna stand up. It just made me want to stand on the truth, brother. Like, it made me want to stand on the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really simple. Islam is simple. Like, this shit ain't complicated. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that's what it just made me want to just do my part, bro, and pushing everybody to do right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
I rock with that, brother. You up for that? You hear me? So when it comes to Islam and when it comes to Allah, right? I know it's a lot of information, years and years and years of information. But what is one thing that you feel is necessary for someone that's interested in walking in that path to know? Like, I like what you said about it being simple, but if someone was like, you know, trying to seek the truth, but just not quite sure how or what to, you know, or any specific, what's some information that you would like to give them to just know when they come in to take that beautiful step forward?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, for me, I ask them, shit, like, what do they believe first? Because, you know what I'm saying, Allah gotta choose you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't convince you, I can't make you become Muslim. So the first thing I be asking is, like, do you believe in heaven or hell? Yeah. Like, if you don't, I'm done talking to you, yo. If you do, then do you want to go to heaven? If you do want to go to heaven, then this how you get there. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? That's why I be saying, like, it's simple. Like, if you do want to go to heaven, that's how you get there. You know what I'm saying? It's really just like that, because I can't do nothing for you but tell you what's already in this book. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't be like, yeah, I tell them to pick up the Quran and just become Muslim. Like, nah, like, I'm only gonna resonate with the believers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, that's the main way I put it. Like, what do you believe first? Yeah. If you believe, then I'm gonna push it on you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I got people right now, like, I can't tell them nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk to them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you believe, then you strengthen your belief, and that's how you gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? It's one. Do you believe in God? It's one God. You know, if you believe it's one God, then you Muslim. You know what I'm saying? That's the definition of a Muslim. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's how I see it, man. That's how I see it. If you believe, then come on with it, because your time ticking. You might die the next second. You know what I'm saying? Now you burning the hill. Do you believe? That's the main thing, because if you don't believe, then it don't matter. But it's like, if you do believe, then you believe that you can burn in hell forever. Do you want to feel it? Or do you want to be in paradise forever? You know what I'm saying? That's how I put it, brother.
Hey, look, that's how I knew this interview was going to be one of the ones, because they don't get no realer than that.
I put it, man.
And this is what the world needs to know, understand, and understand.
That's why I wanted to come,
you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you sharing that with the world, brother. Okay, well, as you can see, we in a fashion store, right? Yeah. So let's segue into that. What is your all-time favorite shoe and why?
That's a hard between, that's tough right there. Because I ain't gonna say ones is my all-time favorite, though. I kind of do want to, I ain't gonna say ones. I want to say, I gotta pick a couple, brother. I gotta pick a couple shoes.
Okay, go on here.
We're gonna go all white lows.
All right.
We're gonna go 11s. I think I just seen them 11s. Mikes. And I want to say, is they 3s or 4s? No, 4s. Jordan 4s. Jordan 4s, Jordan 11s, and all white lows.
Okay. That's a decent little lineup. All right. Yeah. What's your all-time least favorite shoe? And why? Like, a person couldn't pay you to put these shoes on your feet, brother. But you ain't. What's one shoe you ain't rocking with? You ain't having it.
Shaqs.
Sure, yeah.
I put that on Shaqs, man. I'll put on some sketches if I put on.
Hey, yo, they got some sketches that look like, you feel me?
Sketches. I used to wear sketches in high school, shorty. I ain't gonna lie, throw the sketches on with the Marcon with. But the Shaq, shorty, not the Shaq.
Nah, you can't.
Not the Shaq, shorty.
They still make them.
Hey,
and he made them for affordable. Man, stop that.
So y'all ain't even passing no Shaqs out to the last portion.
No, for real.
I ain't gonna, I'm gonna get them something else.
Okay. Next up, we got 2 segments that we do called This or That and Yes or No. I'm about to ask some rapid fire questions and you just simply answer yes or no, or you pick this or that.
Okay.
You ready?
Okay.
All right, let's get it. Freestyling or writing?
Freestyle.
Okay. Performing or recording?
Perform.
Major or independent?
Independent.
Atlanta or LA?
Atlanta.
Avarex or Pelly?
Pelly.
ACGs or Tims?
Tim.
All day, all day. Okay, let's get into the yes or no's, man. Finna ask him that question, Dan. Let's see what he say. You ready?
Yeah.
Have you ever called somebody's shoes beefy before?
I ain't used the word beef.
You ain't never used the word beefy?
No, I started talking though.
So they talking. Okay. Have you ever had on a fit, forgot to take a pic, and re-rocked it because ain't nobody really see it?
Yeah, you know that.
Real one. Have you ever made a record that you didn't like and it still went up?
You would never believe what it was.
Which one was it, bro?
Hit the gas.
Hit the gas.
My biggest song.
Hold on. Hit the gas. You was
I
like,
still don't like it, shorty. You would never even play Hit the Gas. Everybody like it. I used to hate the performance.
woo, that's crazy.
What?
Hey, look, we gonna make sure we chop that one up and we gonna put that, cause that's crazy right there. I was not mad. I would never thought you'd have said that one. Okay. And it's Gado 2 times a legend from Chicago.
You know that.
Hey, as long as you know that. You see what I'm saying? As long as you know that. Okay. Last but not least, I'd like to ask you, man, what's your plans for 2025 and what can we expect?
2025, man, I'm pushing Deen, man. I'm trying to lead as many people as I can to being right. That's what I'm on, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do the biggest stuff I ever did in 25. I'm trying to travel. I just got my passport.
Okay,
so I'm going to travel in the world, helping the less fortunate, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, you probably having some more kids, bro. Like, I'm trying to, be on my way to paradise, man. I want to, I'm on my way to heaven.
Shoot, man, I rock with that, and I feel like you're gonna accomplish all of that, my brother. There's one thing I like to add, because I do my homework. On December 27th, you got a coat drive going, right? Could you expound on that a little bit and let the people know, what to look out for, how they can donate, because we gonna push the positivity. I'm even gonna donate a couple coats, and that's my word.
I appreciate
you feel me? Go ahead and let them know about it.
December 27th, man, we're doing a coat drive at the mall. It's on 39th and Calumet, 321 East Persian Road. Shout out to Muslimatic, you know what I'm saying? We partnering with Big Bro, you know what I'm saying? But everybody is welcome to donate. If you do, you could contact me on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to give you my Instagram in a link or something like that. Big Boss Gado 2 times. Contact me on that. You can even contact you know what I'm saying? Whatever, because they got direct contact to me. And then, we'll pretty much just go from there. But you could pull up for real, like the brothers that are helping me with coats, I got them just coming like an hour earlier.
Okay.
And we just gonna organize everything, and then you got the people just pulling up, and we gonna pass coats out. We passing out nice coats, bro. I got Pelly, all type of stuff I'm giving away. You know what I'm saying? Like expensive coats, whatever, bro. So yeah, December 27th. It's at 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. 321 East Persian Road.
Hey, look, make sure y'all get there, man. Make sure y'all know y'all got coats in y'all closet that y'all ain't touched, man. Go ahead and do what's right. It's cold out here, man. Come on, man.
Let's do it.
Well, Chop, I appreciate you for coming through, man. I just need you to look into that camera one more time and let them know your social medias, where they can find you at, what they should be streaming right now. Let them know.
I'm really just on Instagram, man. I don't really too much be on the other social medias, but Big Boss Gado 2 times. That's BIGBOSSGADO 2 and an X. Big Boss Gado 2 times, man. YouTube Gado 2 times. Big Chop. You know what's going on, man.
Hey, man, look, at this YK Soup, and that concludes another classic episode of The Hot Seat at the House of Heat. Tap in until next time. Go.
Yes, sir.
What's good, y'all? This is YK Soup, and we back in the hot seat, man. We got K and Mike with us, man. As y'all know, we love to give our flowers to the artists when they come through, man. This is one of the hardest working artists in the game. So it's only right that we come through and we do this the right way, man. So right now, we like to present you with the first ever hot seat plaque for top 2, man. When we had the interview, we talked about how big the record was gonna be. I see gold, I see platinum, I see big things for it. So why not just give you your flowers early and present you with this, man? This from the hot seat to KB Mike, man. Appreciate you, man.
Let's say like this, really nice.
Official tissue, man. So make sure y'all tap in to that top 2, stream it, download it, TikTok it, reel it, blow that up right through the moon, man. It's one of the hottest records in the streets, man. From the hot seat to you, man. You already know it.